guys, me Viv and I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be my advice for all of y'all freshmen out there. Now school is right around the corner, so I thought it'd just be interesting if I gave a little bit of advice to some incoming high schoolers that need to figure out their way through the woodworks, you know what I mean? So I have a list right here on my note cards. I'm just going to be reading them off because I made a list because it's quite a few, you know. There's quite a little bit of advice I need to be telling you all about. First one, your grades are important. Best believe that. I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, junior year is the most important year that you need to be worried about. Okay, that is true. In fact, it is, because colleges are looking at you during your junior year. But also, freshman year is where you're starting out. This is where you're making your impression. So if you aren't doing your best in your freshman year, then you might as well just be falling behind throughout the rest of your high school year. I learned this kind of like the hard way. I'm a senior now. My freshman year, I was confused on a lot of things. Curriculum in California is way different than Delaware. So that's another thing that kind of made me fall behind a little bit. But I did pick my grades back up the middle of sophomore year. So it was a little bit difficult to get my grades back up because I didn't know what I was doing. But it's very important to keep your GPA high during your freshman year so you can keep building up from there. The next one is keeping up with your work. Don't fall behind, because if you fall behind, it's going to be very hard to catch up. This goes along with your attendance. If you are absent a day, make sure you get the work from your teacher like after class or something, because you don't want to fall behind. You don't want to see a 0 in the grade book, because a 0 can impact you heavily. Stay focused. Seriously, don't get peer pressured into doing things, because high school is the time where people are exploring. You know, you got people smoking now, you got people drinking, going to parties, doing these wild things, and they are your peers, so you might get pressured. I wasn't one of those people that got pressured because I stayed focused. I've seen people fall behind and fall into these tracks of peer pressure. Look at them now. Don't care about what people have to say. Seriously, don't care about what anybody has to say about you. Worry about you, boo. Do your own thing. I've had people say things about me, and did I care? No. Did I take in consideration of what they said about me? No. I don't care. Say whatever you want about me. All this is, it's talk. You're not doing anything, are you? No, you're not. So therefore, it doesn't matter. Use Quizlet and Khan Academy. Those are your best friends when it comes to studying, okay? That's another thing. Study. You need to study, okay? Use Quizlet whenever you need it. Quizlet is literally your best friend. I use Quizlet all the time. I still have Quizlet on my phone, as well as Khan Academy. Khan Academy basically just demonstrates things for you. Get more in depth of what they're teaching you. Khan Academy and Quizlet are your best friends, and you definitely need to use them. Walk faster, please. You don't want to be that person that gets pushed and shoved in the hallway because you are walking like a snail. Best believe you would get pushed in the hallway if you're walking so slow. I push through people left and right. There is no excuse me in the hallway. Don't expect somebody to say excuse me, because they won't. And you know why? Because you're walking so slow. Walk faster, because people have places to go. We have 6 minutes to get to class. Our campus is huge. You don't have time to be walking by somebody slow behind. You need to pick up the pace or you're getting pushed out of the way. Straight like that. Have at least 1 to 3 close good friends. Your circle of friends, like as you start off with high school, will get smaller gradually as time goes by, because people change. That's just how life goes. Me, I have 2 close friends in high school with me. One I met in sophomore year and we are still close to this day. And the other one was literally the first person I met at that school, because I moved from Delaware, so I knew no one from the school. Like, you know how people had their little cliques from middle school? I didn't, because I didn't go to middle school out here. I started off freshman fresh, literally fresh, because I didn't know anyone at all. So she was literally my first friend, and we're still friends to this day. I'm a senior now. I know how people are like, oh, know that the people you start off high school with will not be there during the end. That's true in some cases, because I've seen that happen with some people. Me personally, I've lost so many friends since my freshman year. Do I care? No, not really, because we're not friends for a reason, you know what I mean? If we still had that connection, we would still be friends, but we don't, so that's why we're not friends. But the people that I'm still friends with, me and my close friend that I've known since freshman year, that's an example right there. We are friends, and we still are friends to this day. So it is possible. Don't hang around the wrong crowd. This goes along with my previous one, peer pressure, because if you hang around the wrong crowd, you will fall into their traps, and it will be difficult to get out of it. Pick the right people. It does not no matter how many friends you have. It really doesn't. Popularity does not exist. I know there's people that are well known, I guess you could say that, but popularity doesn't exist. The amount of friends that you have, a lot of fake people out there, okay? There's a lot of fake people in high school, just in the world in general. You can't trust everybody. Have your own back at all times. Even if you have your little close friends, just always have your own back. Stay true to yourself, always, no matter the circumstance. Always stay true to yourself and have confidence, because confidence is key. Because you don't want people to walk all over you and think that they can take advantage of you whenever they want, because that's not the case. You need to have confidence. You need to show people that they can't walk all over you. Join a club or any other what is the word curricular activity? I think that is curricular, I don't know. Join an activity. Do an activity, please. I'm in an orchestra since 5th grade all the way up till my senior year, and I'm still doing it to this day, and I enjoy it a lot. Find something that you can connect with in high school. You don't want to be bored. You can join a club, you can play a sport. I play the violin. I love it, and it's fun to know that you can connect with the school in a different way besides just working and stuff like that. You can do things on the side. For orchestra, we go to concerts. We have concerts at the school sometimes at night. Sometimes we go to other schools and perform. Really fun. I suggest everyone to join a curricular activity. Do your homework, please. Homework, I know people are like, oh, homework isn't important, but it is. It kind of is in a way. You get extra practice. Doing your homework basically is studying. Ask your teachers for extra credit. This is a big one because I am the type of person that always asks for extra credit because I know that I need it. Even if I don't need it, even if I'm at like a 95%, I still want it. Say if a test comes up and I bomb the test, my grade is still going to be up there because I did that extra credit. Make some associates, and what I mean by that is like make a couple of new people in your classrooms so you won't be a loner. It's gonna make the class more enjoyable instead of just being by yourself. Okay, so that was it off of my note cards, but I'm just gonna add one more. Make a good impression on your teachers because they are the ones that are grading your work. I know they can't grade your work based off of your attitude and how you act towards them. They have to grade your work off of, your work. But you don't want your teachers to pick on you. You don't want your teachers to call on you constantly. You don't want your teacher to dislike you. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, so that is it for my video. Hope you enjoyed. Now my next video is going to be my freshman experience. I was going to combine them together, but my freshman experience is a little long. A lot happened in my freshman year, let me just tell you that. But that's for the next video. So I hope you enjoyed my little freshman advice for you all. If you did enjoy, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment below if you have any suggestions or comments or whatever you would like to say. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's on the screen somewhere over here. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.